YTBC, what's the deal? So I'm gonna leave this article in the description box as usual, and you can check it out for yourself. Artur Szpilka, I'll give him one thing. Now, he put on a decent performance against Deontay Wilder before getting knocked out cold. But one thing he's doing that I think a lot of these fighters should be doing is just, and this is what helped Tony Thompson get him that Luis Ortiz fight after Alexander Dimitrenko pulled out of the fight. And that's just keep your name bubbling. Just keep the fans, keep media, keep everybody talking about you in the media. Keep your name out there. Although you did just, get knocked out, keep your name buzzing out there. And he's doing a good job at that, because every time I go on Boxing Scene and Fight News and all these different websites, he's on there with a quote. So I'm just read what he said. I'm going to go over it. He says, well, the heading of it is Szpilka warns Adamek not to underestimate Eric Molina. I did a prediction video on this fight. I will leave that prediction video in the description box. Check it out. Now, Adamek, he had, Molina helped Szpilka in training camp for his last fight with Deontay Wilder. And we know Molina, when in doubt, has a powerful, powerful right hand. And he put up a pretty damn good performance against Deontay Wilder himself. I gave Szpilka credit, but, Molina put up a damn good performance himself, and he has a good right hand. He can, now Ariola was able to finish him fast, but he had Ariola hurt, first in that fight. So he does have a good right hand when in doubt, and he does have a dogged attitude, and he will come to fight. He's not just going to lay down. I'm going to read a quote from this article. It says, sometimes Molina actually starts off a little timid at first and gives a little too much respect to his opponent. But over time, as the fight plays out, he starts to get going, and then he can be really dangerous. He has a real good right uppercut. Tomas will have to do a lot of moving, changing angles to give Molina no chance of catching him. Molina has real heavy hands and can be dangerous for anyone. And we know Szpilka has been in there with Thomas Adamek, and he beat him. That fight's on YouTube. You can check it out. So Szpilka also issued a similar warning to Krzysztof Zimnak about Mike Malo. We know that Szpilka's been in there with Mike Malo twice in two really good fights. Got put on his ass a few times, but he came back and won those fights. Two good fights. So Szpilka's been giving everybody advice. So I'm curious to see who he's going to win. Who is he going to fight next? Who is he eyeballing next? I hear out in Poland, Mariusz Wach wants to fight Mike Malo. I want to see Israel Gano get in there, but just Szpilka keeping his name in the headlines. Who do you guys want to see Artur Szpilka fight? I want to see the Israel Gano. I want to see Israel Gano get in there with one of these guys, man. Somebody that's going to give him a fight and see what he has. I think it's a good step up. And a fight like Szpilka will really be good. So now that I know that Mariusz Wach and his camp is trying to get the Mike Malo fight going, I guess I'm hearing they might be in talks, or Malo wants Zimnak. Those are the two fights. So Szpilka, I like to see him fight Israel Gano. Somebody has to fight Israel Gano. That's what I want to see. But Szpilka's doing a good job, man. If keeping himself out there and just managing his own career by just hooking up with these websites and just getting his voice out there, even if it's just a little, non-news type of article, but just getting his name out there, and fans will keep seeing his name over and over and over again. He's doing good right now by doing that. But who do you want to see him in there with? I want to see Israel Gano. I know he just got knocked out, but Szpilka doesn't seem like he likes to, seems like a hothead a little bit. That could be a gift and a curse for him. He could be a little hot-headed, but being hot-headed can make you react instead of respond to things, and you can fully commit to something when you should be taking a step back and analyzing. In his fights, he kind of fights like that. To me, he's at his best when he's a little wild, but he can't fight a measured fight, a pace fight, jump in and out, ambush type fighter. But I like Artur Szpilka, and I want to see him in I want to see him in entertaining fights, especially when he's in this stage of his career. Was he 26, 27? So the way he fights, and he's in there to either get knocked out or knock you out. And a guy with his style usually have their best years around the age he's at right now. So I want to see him back in there, although he did get knocked out. This is boxing, is going to happen, but he did get put to sleep though. But Artur Szpilka keeping his name out there though. YTBC, I'm out.